I'm all over, as you can tell. We just have to have a little bit of humor. Yeah. So I'm doing a practice run of my corporate wellness presentation that I'll be doing today. I just want to verbally practice out loud. And so that's what I will be doing. Let's see. Of course, I have to set up the poll. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, cool. I'm going to practice my Nuvita wellness presentation. I wanted to practice this out loud because I keep like just thinking about how I'm gonna go about it. I'm like watching example videos and things of that nature and looking at a sample here and like all the main points you gotta hit. And obviously just makes me nervous. And you don't really have an outlet to practice out loud with, so thought this might be a good idea. But hello, thanks to all the way from Greece. Um, let's see. Hmm, that's helpful actually. I'm reading now. Hey Sean, how's it going? Reading some of the mini presentation best practices and it kind of seems like I don't really have to give all the details. All the details come in next meeting with all the decision makers. So less is more here. Oh, don't say less, like I will do less. They're looking for an authority they like and trust. In the B2B world, HR worries more about a negative consequence than a positive outcome. They're super risk adverse. So yeah, I have to present. I have to give a presentation in like an hour and 20 minutes. Not a big one, just to one person, but still, it's just a practice round. It look like I'm in like Alaska or something. It's freezing. Okay, so typical discovery questions to ask. What have you done in the past? What did you like about it? Why did it work for you? Why did your employees How, I think, is the better question. How did it work for you, and how did your employees respond? It's easy to implement. Some employees loved it. 10% responded. Why didn't you like it? Why didn't your employees respond? This is kind of all over the place. Why did you implement the health club membership? What were you hoping to accomplish? But, uh, why did you want? I think this is gonna be, like, so much more chill than this whole thing is making it out to be. But in my mind, I'm just, like, acting like as if the world is about to end. Like, I'm so overthinking everything, and just having, like, an "Oh, shit," like, mindset, and be like, "Oh, fuck, what if I fuck up on this? And what if I mess up and forget to talk about that?" And all that kinda stuff, so, um, fast forward 6 months, 1 year from now, athletic success. This is kind of, like, honestly, like, what I do already, so it's not really even too far off from, like, a sales call that I would do with onboarding a client, so that's a relief at the very least. And, of course, I had to save, like, high pressure stuff for, like, the week where I have cramps, and so I'm just, like, kinda dying on the inside, and, like, mentally, I'm all the way here, but physically, I'm just, like, I just wanna go lay in fetal position, and the show must go on. Mm, but I guess I might as well share as my, like, little high protein snack that I'm snacking on right now. I've got some crackers, good cheese. It's been, like, my favorite thing. It's definitely, like, a guilt-free snack right there. Mhm. You eat a lot of cottage cheese too? Yep. Mm, mhm. I know. This is really good. And you can eat, like, as much of it as you want, guilt-free. Mm, so good. Really, I've always loved cottage cheese. I didn't always have it, but now I do. But, it seems like a lot of people as a kid, like, hated it. But if I remember correctly, I've always liked it. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, yeah, so the things that I have to go through. Yeah. For this mini presentation today. I'm gonna also write it down. Okay, so I know it's all here, but I'm gonna like kind of like bullet journal in a way. The simple steps, like the things that I need to cover in this presentation, making sure that I'm staying conversational so that like if I get asked a question like mid-sentence, then I don't like lose my train of thought and all that kind of stuff. So I gotta introduce myself. So I think what that could look like is Mm. Excuse me, not that. Madeline, I could use my full name, Madeline Hatch. I have been a certified personal trainer for the last 2 years, but my own health and fitness journey goes way back when I was 10 years old. Cool. Just leave that as a mystery, right? Okay. Uh, okay, then I have to do a little discovery. So I think that means I'm gonna actually separate. So one for discovery. And then, so basically that's like questions about themselves. And vision building. Yeah, easy peasy then. Such a vision builder, actually, now that I think about it, which is wonderful. And then questions about themselves, tie that into the vision, tie into company's vision. Mm, more like where they would like to be in 6 months plus stuff. Let's see. Yeah, but what does successful program look like? A good question. What would there's always so much to unpack for other people as well as for myself. So, what would need to happen for you all to high five each other? It's a little cringe. 50% of our employees are employee wellness proven. We have real evidence that employees are like lifestyle improvements and improving health improvement, prescription sleep and happiness. What's up? How's it going? I don't know if you can tell from the title. I'm trying to do a practice run of my Nuvita corporate wellness uh, presentation. Um, so that's why I'm here. It's not super entertaining. I'll just be honest, but I personally, it's very selfish driven right now. Just needed something to kind of hold me accountable to practicing this out loud and to kind of feel like I'm talking to someone or um but it's not like super overwhelming and it's not really time consuming to someone else's schedule who's probably busy. But I have my presentation in just over an hour. Um, and so I'm going through all the bullet points, trying to envision how this is gonna go in my head so that I have a natural pathway. I'm not just like doing this doing this on the fly while I'm like actually supposed to be giving a good presentation. So what would a successful program look like? Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the headline. I'll have all these notes here. I'll make sure that I hit everything. Um, and pretty much the why why they should listen to me. That seems kind of strange. And then turn on screen share. Oh dear, this is where this is where it gets good. This is the optimism that I will be trying to embody. I'm excited to review our employee programs because based on our discussion, I believe our Better You Challenge will be a great fit at so and so company because we're the absolute best at achieving 50% or better engagement and turning that engagement into the best employee results. But use their engagement language. Who's they? You're being an authority. That's why I was doing the authority thing up here. Why are we bringing that back into here? Thanks for sharing. That was super helpful. Turn on your screen share. I'm excited to review our employee programs. Is like the annoyance that runs through my mind. See, this is all the stuff that goes on in my mind. That's just like very subconscious stream of thoughts. And that's it, I guess. Yeah, it's super helpful. Thanks for sharing me. Mm, I'm wondering why my finger is so sticky. It's because I had food on it. Okay, so get to know about them. That's the discovery part, the vision building part. Get them to see, like, get them to voice where they would like to be, what would they like for their employees, and then turn on the screen share. And then sounds awesome. Like, I feel like this is what we would specialize in. Serious issue that impacts their employees and their business. There's like a lot of chapters I have to go through. Make it real. Employees and organizations. I thought I thought it was supposed to be like less is more. Um, we do the heavy lifting. Mhm. Like talk to them. Is that what they do? You like that show? Ugh. It's a movie from the 80s about firefighter, pilot, Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer. Yeah, I didn't see the first one, but I did see the second one, the newer one, which is pretty good. How's it going? Good. How are you? Going through this is like literally gonna make me want to vomit with how like easy it is. I gotta get all this word vomit out of the way now before it's all in my head while I'm like actually giving the presentation. I got my own style. I know how this will come out of me, but listening to other people only helps so much before it gives me comparison eyeballs. Uh, 5 years. Uh, engage, engagement one. Or program design keys. Oh dear. Design. So how do we get the best engagement for other programs? 50% of all employees in engagement improvements. Emotional health. Third is the key points. 2, 3, 4. Inclusive. Why does that matter? I mean, this part I don't understand. Personal. Yeah, we need some good energy. Culture. Yeah. All state. Yes, crackers. How's cheese? Great, great snack. Oh dear. Mm-hmm. Hey there. Thanks for hopping on. I'm basically here for kind of selfish reasons. I'm trying to practice my Nuvita corporate wellness program presentation that I'll be giving here in about 45 minutes. And so I'm kind of like going through all the material, what I need to cover, and then I'll present as best as I can here, and then I'll go straight to the presentation and present that way too. So if that's entertaining to any of you guys, then stick around. Don't mind any feedback if you find that to be helpful. If not, no worries. This is kind of just, me recording, sharing, practicing my journey with this program as I transform from just like to like big professional can do gal. So where did step two go? I'm supposed to, oh, this is step two. Um, do do the design elements make sense? Can you see how they will what- they won't connect emotionally with your employees? Basically, we are so much more. mm, I find it mildly entertaining. Good. Let's see, Wael says, "What's a Nuvita corporate?" Nuvita is a program, that basically sets you up with being able to work with corporations. So there's a ton of massive corporations where I am, so I figured this was a good route to go down, to be their online personal trainer essentially. And um, so in their best practices, they're supporting me in trying to present myself well, put myself together, be professional, be able to get in front of decision makers for mid-sized corporations and to be able to speak well and to put my best face forward. So I don't know why I have to ask about the design elements though. Like, how about just like, does this overall make sense? Do the design elements make sense? Can you see how they will help? I don't understand, and I kind of have to pee. No. We know that doesn't. Oh, that doesn't. And then the key points to go over. Do you live often? Yeah, I'd say couple times a week. Do you go live often? Okay. I officially can't hold it any longer. I have to go pee. Be right back.
when you look at these, are you looking at plans typically? Like, is there any keywords for? Because you know how like you open one of these files and there's like 16 different file names and like there's specs, there's plans, there's this. Well, like what keywords am I looking for if I want to find the single?
Okay, I'm back. Mm, No, I don't. I watch them sometimes at work if it's not busy. Hmm. Let me just do. Okay. Mm, That's not like what mine looks like, right? No. Mm, But at the time of motivation, I'm going to be miserable. I'm gonna do what I love. Employees be consistently good versus occasionally perfect. Never expected perfection. Mhm. Mm, Thank you. Oh, Oh, thank you guys. Mr. Malevolent, you're so cool. Smart gamer. Hmm, I just realized maybe some better lighting would be good. So what's this? It's just me going live, mostly selfishly. I wanted to verbally out loud, not just like talk crazy to myself. You know, like when you're just alone doing your work and kind of just in your head for most of the day. And um, I needed some little extra pressure to work on my presentation. I have to give a presentation today. Luckily, there's a bunch of helpful notes and videos going over all of it, so I can have a better roadmap to kind of go through as I'm giving a presentation. But um, oh, yay! Thanks for subbing. Yeah, this is kind of just like sort of a one-off topic. I don't usually. I've maybe like made one other video um, of my like Nuvita journey. So I'm like in a wellness corporate wellness program that helps me get out in front of corporations so that I can be their like online personal trainer. And so I'm partnering with Nuvita obviously so that I'm not just doing this all on my own, but that does mean that we're splitting. Hmm. Yeah, I guess that, but I mean, we'll be splitting the costs with them. I appeal to employees' emotion and provided hope. The next step is to drive engage. The next step to drive engagement is to overcome their obstacles. So you guys might learn a thing or two just from this about how to present well. If you have any presentations or any reasons to sell anybody on an idea, this would be good to listen into. Um, I think I have. I did not go through my emails yesterday, apparently. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get back into being a doula. Uh, Yeah, I've got a lot of emails. Um, Okay. Sales page link. It's gone. Where did that go? Ah, that's right. Mm, I totally sound like my dad. I'm just like, copy sales page link. Now, I'm gonna just test this out here. Review. What does that do? Ah, shit. Okay, but I actually need this one sales page link to here. Dope. Oops. There's the link to leave a review. Slash review. Oh, go back to there. Review the pain. How can I review like their pain points? Well, the things that they have discovered. Serious issue that impacts their employees and their business. I hope that my Solon challenge continues to grow because my numbers are a little bit low this month, pretty much, but also the overall impact would be nice too. It's great having my mind be all over the place. I love that for me. Mm.